And thanks for being with us. I'm Corey McFerrin.
And I'm Dawn Hasbrook. The Sundays on State Summer Festival kicked off today despite the rain. It's a free block party showcasing the city and its small businesses.
Nate Rogers joins us live from State Street with more on how it could help reinvigorate the economy. Nate.
That's right, Corey and Don. Sundays on State just wrapped up within the last hour or so. As you can see behind me right now, State Street is still closed. Crews working right now to reopen the street. But I got to tell you, all day long, it was indeed a day full of excitement, including art, entertainment, food, and many other attractions.
We all know COVID happened and we had the whole riot of George Floyd, just to bring people together in solidarity.
I hate that type of talk. Nobody's feeling anti. There's no detention in the country unless one of y'all come around. Unless some woke person comes around and acts all offensive over something benign, or some Sunman criminal comes around and commits a crime, gets arrested, and fights with a cop. Everything's smooth, man. I'm everywhere. I'm all over doing videos, in my car. Wherever I go running errands, I stop and do a video, blah, blah, blah. I'm not always in the same spot. I never see this tension that they're talking about, unless it's between two sun men or two sun women. I see those tensions, but I don't see no tension, racial tension, nothing. Nobody's thinking about the pandemic. People only wear masks because they have to, and some people wear them because they may have compromised immune system, or you may have gotten used to it over the year of doing it, or maybe a security blanket just helps you feel more comfortable. But nobody's thinking about all that stuff. Nobody's worried about none of that stuff. Nobody's worried about no racial tension and the George Floyd protest. The only thing people worried about is y'all going to protest the next time a cop has to discharge his service pistol. There's no tension. There's nothing. If I'm wrong, get in the comment section and tell me. If y'all are going places and you're feeling this, there's a white people, and I'm in danger. The black people are just looking like skittish and over their shoulder, and they're meek and they're small signs of fear, because those are the real signs of fear. When you're afraid of a cop, you don't kick his behind and take his weapon. That's not fear. Fear manifests itself in other ways. Fear, you make yourself small, you hide, you're not boisterous, you're not flamboyant, you're trying to blend in, you're trying to lay low. I don't see some people doing that. I don't see some people having issues unless you find a viral video somewhere. A viral video which is not real life. Viral videos are not real life.
We all know COVID happened and we had the whole riot of George Floyd, just to bring people together in solidarity.
You might as well call this a huge block party, because that was indeed the experience for the kickoff of Sundays on State. The Trinity Irish dancers kept the crowd moving from Lake to Madison Street. There was more than a dozen vendors, including Chanel West with her all-natural bath and beauty products.
I started during COVID because one way I self-care is to get my bath and my wine on. So I make face masks, body scrubs, bath salts, you name it.
I think it's so necessary to start bringing people back into the loop. I work in the loop, so I haven't been seeing as much foot traffic, so it's nice to throw on things like this.
It's all a part of the city's push to bring more money back downtown. The local economy lost millions of dollars in revenue during the height of COVID-19. Mom and pop shops hit hardest. Officials say pedestrian activity downtown is now 60% compared to normal. attendees Sunday were excited and grateful for the free entertainment and the innovative effort to revitalize the city.
What did they put in her espresso? But look, these people having a good time, man. And this is wonderful, man. This is what this city has so much to offer. It has got so many great people. And they just want to live life like normal people.
Entertainment and the innovative effort to revitalize the city.
It was the best day to get the kids off of iPads. Otherwise, we would be stuck in the home just doing that. So, it's happening. It's amazing.
Now, Sundays on State runs until September 12th. It opens from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. We're live downtown. Nate Rogers, Fox 32 News.
As we head into a weekend, Chicago shopping districts are bracing for possible trouble and calling on Mayor Lori Lightfoot for help. Store owners say violence like this past weekend could signal to shoppers not to come downtown anymore.
You think? I mean, of course that's what's going to happen. Because the people who spend money in downtown Chicago, on the Gold Coast, in these places, at these shops, yes, you may have some dealers and some, hood stars that go to the Prada store, the Gucci store, whatever. But they still live with their mama in the projects. They still park their Maserati in a ghetto. And they going to jail soon because they locking these people up for these fraudulent PPP loans. But the people who spend 98% of the dollars that those high-end stores make on Michigan Avenue, on the Gold Coast in Chicago, and everywhere else, but specifically we're talking about Chicago, are a higher tax bracket. They're Asians. They're whites. They're Arabs, Middle Easterners, Pakistani, Indians. They're middle class to upper class blacks. And they're not packing in a democratically run city. Those people don't carry. Not that that will help you. It will only help you feel more comfortable. It won't stop anything from happening to you. Because if they get the drop on you, it doesn't matter. But no one wants to get hit with a stray bullet while they're going shopping. Okay? No one wants that. No one wants their family to be walking down the street in a shopping district and see 100 Chirac savages, male and female, either milling around or actively vandalizing and actively looting and actively being a nuisance. And that's the best bet, because they could be attacking you. They could be menacing you. But just their presence down there in their most nonviolent form is a nuisance. So of course, those people who spend the money in these places are not going to go down there. And now they have this new thing where they follow you home. Okay? It's big in Houston area, where these hoodlums will follow you home. They'll still watch you shop. They'll be in the shop or outside the shop just watching. Watch what you buy. They'll follow you home. You pull up in the driveway, you pull up in your parking space, and they hop out and rob you and take all the stuff you just bought. They do this a lot in Houston, Texas. They're doing this everywhere now, though, especially in these areas where these shopping districts are, where you have these jewelry stores, you have these Prada, these Gucci stores, these type stores like that, Burberry, all these high-end stores. They watch you shop. You're going about your business and you're shopping, and you're like, damn, everywhere I go, I see these two little homeboys. Maybe I don't want to profile because that'd be racist, and wokety woke. So I'm just going to turn off my spidey senses and my antennas and just act like I'm not seeing these guys every store I go in, or just they happen to be like somewhere in view everywhere I go. And then, just going to get in the car, drive home, and damn, that car's been, I live way out. That car that was at the mall, unless they live in the same neighborhood, which would be a coincidence to me, but I'm going to turn off my spidey sense because I see its brothers in there, so I'll turn off my spidey senses. Then you pull up in your driveway and they hop out with guns and take all your stuff, and they'll kill you if you don't give it up. So yes, people are going to start finding other places to go, and those businesses are going to suffer, and that's what's going to happen.
As we head into a weekend, Chicago shopping districts are bracing for possible trouble and calling on Mayor Lori Lightfoot for help. Store owners say violence like this past weekend could signal to shoppers not to come downtown anymore. Here's Tara Molina.
You're smashing out the squad car windows with that.
This is what last weekend looked like in Chicago. Massive crowds causing chaos, injuring 2 officers and leading to more than 60 arrests.
We're really lucky no one was murdered in the loop.
Coupled with the violence we've seen this summer, these viral images, not great tourism videos for the city.
We really do have a national perception that's taken hold that Chicago might not be the safest place to visit right now. So we need to address that. We're not.
Now
that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. A white guy calls a black teen a hoodlum or a thug, and it's national news. This city's been averaging 750 murders a year for the last 40 years. The majority of them black. And this guy, we might have the perception as we're not the most safe place.
not great tourism videos for the city.
We really do have a national perception that's taken hold that Chicago might not be the safest place to visit right now. So we need to address that. We're not.
Now the president and CEO of the Illinois Retail Merchants Association is officially asking for Mayor Lori Lightfoot's help, requesting a reevaluation of what it's going to take to make this area safe. Because images like these, they're not inspiring a family dinner or date night downtown.
That was hysterical. Good one, Tara. Tara started to get fed up with y'all. Y'all gonna break Tara. Tara Molina, wokety woke. Y'all gonna break her, man. Yeah, this does not inspire a date night. You wouldn't take your date down here. What these guys will smack your date on the butt, man. When these hood rats be like, what's she looking at? Ooh, girl, he cute. What he doing with that ugly ass B right there? Nah, yeah, don't take your date down here, Jack. Where you want to park, too? Like you come outside, they jumping on you. Oh, man.
Really asking for Mayor Lori Lightfoot's help, requesting a reevaluation of what it's going to take to make this area safe. Because images like these, they're not inspiring a family dinner or date night downtown.
You're not going to get 55 million plus visitors a year to the city if they're concerned about safety.
They've been tracking issues and concerns from business owners since the downtown deployment plan that kept officers stationed across the downtown district after 2 rounds of looting and unrest ended back in June.
Okay. Okay? As I've shown you guys in the many videos I've done on this situation in Chicago, which is, it's going to be a boiling point. It's going to be a breaking point. Something really crazy is going to happen there in Chicago because of all of this. But I've shown you tons of white people in Chicago. Tons. Tons of middle-class blacks like the Robinson family that produced Michelle Robinson, who became Michelle Obama. There are tons of upper-crust boule black families there. Tons of working-class white people, middle-class white people. That can't even go downtown anymore. Or if they do, they're thinking, you know, it's just not like a pleasurable experience.
We've seen organized retail crime shoplifting patterns continue to increase throughout the city.
But it's not just the city's retail district feeling the impact. CBS 2 talked to a downtown restaurant owner who is still choosing to close up early because he says locals don't want to come out late anymore.
They just don't want to deal with it. They just don't feel safe.
A look at the most recent numbers in this police district shows those concerned have a point. We found criminal sexual assault, robbery, theft, and motor vehicle theft all up.
Now, that's some serious stuff right there, Jack. Those are some serious crimes. I know it's not murder because, you know, this ain't the hood. The majority of the murders in Chicago go down on the west side, the south side, in the Stand. But these crimes are not like, these aren't nothing crimes. This isn't like loitering or disorderly conduct. You know, public indecency or, you know, these are some serious crimes here, man. I wouldn't go down there. If this is what's going on down there, I'm not going down there with my family. Like, this ain't panhandling or, you know, some crazy homeless guy shouting, you know, gibberish in the air. Some teens fighting or something. This is serious stuff right here, Jack.
A look at the most recent numbers in this police district shows those concerned have a point. We found criminal sexual assault, robbery, theft, and motor vehicle theft all up, with criminal complaints overall up in the same week and month time frame this past year. The Chicago Loop Alliance also weighing in on this. They told me they too are pushing the city for more resources downtown right now. As for the president of the Illinois Merchants Association, he still hasn't set a meeting with Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office on addressing these safety concerns. We checked in with her office today and didn't hear back. Reporting off the Mag Mile, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.